Ah, the beauty of the DVD multipack. Once a frequent occupant of the Walmart $5 DVD bins, they now exist in thrift shops around the world. And still Walmart, I'm pretty sure. These delightfully terrible treasures are a pure joy to anyone seeking a good time with a bad movie, and over the years I've come into the possession of many wonderful packs. Now is the time to dive into these troves and see what secrets lay inside. And by secrets, I mean horribly schlocky action films. Welcome to the first episode of Action Packed, where I'll be going through the various action-centric multi-DVD packs I have and ranking the movies found inside. Most will be utter trash, but I'm hoping I'll find a few diamonds in the rough. After the first, though, I have to say it doesn't bode well. We're starting off with the Steven Seagal-helmed action thriller Driven to Kill, a 2009 straight-to-video film. Hooray. I'd suggest pairing this film with a nice vodka drink of some sort, perhaps a Moscow Mule, or maybe just vodka in a glass. I'm not one to judge. Driven to Kill starts with perhaps the least fitting title card I've ever seen for an action movie. It looks like the start of some teen drama on Freeform. Our dashing lead, Steven Seagal, is perplexing a woman half his age with a dangerous trick involving spikes and cups.
I want the whole thing, metal spike, the roulette, everything, baby, please. I know you won't get hurt. If you do it for me, I will do anything you want.
Baby, you give me anything I want for 5 years now.
You'll notice at this point that you can't hear a goddamn word he's saying. I'm gonna chalk it up to not only bad sound mixing, but an attempt to lessen the impact of his atrocious Russian accent. This scene has nothing to do with anything, so of course it's exactly what you want to open your film with. Get used to shots of Stevie Boy here walking slowly towards the camera. It's gonna happen a lot. Essentially, this guy Ruslan is an ex-assassin for the Russian mafia, now retired to write books. He receives an invitation from his estranged wife to attend his daughter's wedding. Even though he's retired, he's still kind of a badass, and we see him beat the shit out of some Russians in a bar in the first action scene of the film.
Oh, fuck. Okay, now I guess it's you and me.
Fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm not like you. I'm just a pretender.
Didn't you say if someone does something bad, it just has to be punished?
Oh no, it's a joke.
He arrives at his family's home, flirts with his ex-wife, and intimidates her new husband, before finally reuniting with his daughter and giving her a family ring. He meets her fiancé and notices his distinctly Russian tattoos. He leaves soon after, and almost immediately, some thugs arrive and kill his ex-wife, and seriously injure his daughter. He once again returns, finding his daughter still alive, but in bad condition. He convinces the cops that for her safety, it needs to appear to everyone else, including her fiancé, that she has died. He leaves his daughter's hospital bed, obviously distraught, and then this editing masterclass. No, I didn't alter that at all. Why they thought to do this, I have no idea. At least crossfade to some shots where he's further along in the street, it looks like he keeps teleporting backwards. The plot kicks off in earnest now, with Ruslan investigating the plot that killed his ex-wife and injured his daughter, and seeking revenge. He suspects his ex-wife's husband, Terry, and knows that his daughter's fiancé is connected to the Russian mob, so he arms up from some shady folks. However, these folks receive a call to turn on him, allowing Ruslan to gun them down effortlessly. Also, this. He looks through the phone and realizes that it was Terry who made the call. It's around here that the movie completely loses me, mostly because I can't understand a fucking word Seagal says, but also because the vodka's kicking in. The head Russian mob boss is a real dickhead who sends his goons to kill Ruslan repeatedly as he searches for who killed his wife and stole his ring. There is a ridiculously extended knife fight in a strip club that just refuses to end, makes no sense, and features a repetitive annoying soundtrack the entire goddamn time. Ruslan is arrested after this strip club fight and bailed out by Terry, who immediately attempts to have him killed again for some reason. Ruslan of course murders his assassins and flees before he could be arrested again, even though this extended gunplay takes place presumably not a minute away from the police station where he was just released. Eventually he ends up at his daughter's hospital with both Terry and her fiancé Stefan, who by the way has been helping Ruslan the entire time in his search. I haven't mentioned him because he is boring and does nothing. The lead mobster shows up with a couple heavily armored henchmen wearing police vests backwards, I'm pretty sure, and the last 25-ish minutes is one long gunfight. A lot of shooting, ducking behind something, and shooting again. Finally, Ruslan kills the big bad, and I gotta admit, it's kinda sick. His daughter lives to marry her Russian boy, and Ruslan returns to California to walk towards the screen once more in the same shot from the opening, just reversed, and continue his shitty book. The end. So, what to say about this? It's pretty bad. Here's the categories I'll be looking at these movies through. The quality and intensity of the action scenes and the violence and gore within it. The comedy, be it intentional or not. The story, the acting, and how well it pairs with the drink of choice. The violence is a solid 2 out of 5. It's mostly repetitive with some truly heinous cutting and pasting, although a few fun gore moments are here and there. It's also a 2 out of 5 for comedy. Most of the humor came from laughing at the editing and acting of Seagal, but by the end, that had worn pretty thin. The story is a 1 out of 5, being both boring and almost indecipherable, and the same score for the acting, for the same reasons.
Whose game we play? I just care about who gets to walk away to tell the story.
Fuck you, and fuck your story.
If you want to watch a good version of this movie, just watch David Cronenberg's Eastern Promises. It's much, much better, I swear. And this film paired with vodka wonderfully. A solid 5 out of 5 there. Highly recommend. So in total, this film is a D rating. It's a pretty alright watch, as long as you're with friends and you take my advice and indulge in a little of the Grey Goose. Thanks for watching till the end of this first episode of Action Packed. We should be up with a second episode soon, as well as a standard review to follow. This movie was complete garbage, and as always, this review was pretty good.